Wagwan, much love to you all. Welcome to our podcast, The High Level. I'm here with my Latino brother over in California, the child genius, that is Professor Sanchez.
And I'm here with my Jamaican brother from South London. I missed you, Dr. Wagwan.
I missed you too, bruv. And usually we banter about trending geopolitical topics from all around the globe. But today we got something special for you and the CCP spies that are listening in. And I know they are listening in because I've seen your comments, you pussios, saying that Huawei and the CCP are good. Fuck off, you pagan spies. And we at the higher level will now prove to you through the sequence of events as to why your Winnie the Pooh leader and his club of CCP twats are jabronis that the world hates, you little peeping toms. Now, we all know about the litany of social issues in China because of their evil government.
Yes, sir. These so-called re-education centers for ethnic minorities are essentially their discriminatory prison camps or concentration camps. They're banning the ethnic languages and cultures, suppressing Hong Kong. They're labeling African business people in the country as carriers of COVID-19, and not to mention the propaganda against people of Caucasian extraction.
The CCP government are modern day Nazis. There's no other term to describe them. There's a lot of social unrest going on there, and we know that the Winnie the Pooh is looking to detract from the domestic issues by looking to fight with either India on their western front or attack Taiwan on their eastern front. It all comes down to budget. If you don't believe me, go do your research on this topic specifically. The CCP are gearing up for war. Taiwan has been preparing for decades, fearing either bioweapon attacks or hard invasions from the CCP. There are currently over 200 days of COVID-19 free cases. This is evidence that the systems they have prepared against bioweapon attacks from the Winnie the Pooh have been successful. Ever since SARS, they have feared some kind of bioattack from the CCP and have prepared accordingly. The world is starting to see the ingenuity and proactiveness from the Taiwanese government against the ongoing threat from the CCP, and countries are banding together in support against Winnie the Pooh.
And all of that Taiwan has accomplished, they did it without a lockdown. They did it by tracing who had the coronavirus, and they did it by using masks and hygiene, personal hygiene. Because this coronavirus, I want to add, this is not just a bioweapon. This is actually damaging national economic strength. So if you can control the virus better, you can protect your economy and reduce China's potential to attack you. On October 26th, the United States Defense Security Corporation Agency, DSCA, issued a press release announcing that the U.S. State Department has given the green light to the sale of 100 Harpoon Coastal Defense Systems, HCDS, and associated equipment for approximately 2.37 billion greenback. The weapons sale marked the second within a week and the ninth overall to Taiwan by the Trump administration. The U.S. military have been advising Taiwan's defense for years that they had gaps in their defense system, and if and when the PLA attacked, the People's Liberation Army of China attacked, and the sale of the Harpoon Coastal Defense System would now fill those gaps. United States Marine Corps have asserted that the U.S. should consider basing soldiers in Taiwan to serve as a deterrent against an assault by the People's Liberation Army forces on the country. They have argued that this is necessary to make the U.S. government's stance clear to avoid a miscalculation on the part of China, as the balance of forces in the region are starting to tip in China's favor, and the need to deter China from an attack would result in U.S. involvement. Taiwan says new Harpoon missiles will help it crush half of the Chinese invasion fleet. Half.
This is excellent because the CCP needs to be crushed and wiped out from the face of our good planet. Look, the CCP have said very directly that if the US military put boots on the ground in Taiwan, that the PLA, they're going to attack. This was a direct threat to the president of Taiwan. My people, we are not lying. We are not making things up. The threat of war against Taiwan is very real. Other nations have recognized the economic benefits of allying with Taiwan. And the motherfucking big problems if the CCP are not pushed back in their endeavor to expand and influence territory and power along the eastern seaboard. We have Japan, we have the US, India, Australia, all coming together to conduct the Malabar exercises in their navy, which is basically a show of power amongst an alliance of nations with the PLA Navy, if the PLA Navy were to be dickheads. But bruv, do you know what the wild card is in all of this?
Let me guess. Is it Germany's defense minister, Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer? She announced that one of their country's warships, I think it's called the Hamburg, will be joining the alliance to, quote, manage China's influence in the region.
That's right, man. The Germans, bruv. The Germans are now weighing in. Annegret, or AKK, as she has been nicknamed, has said that they will not turn a blind eye to the bullying of the CCP. Okay, not in those exact words, but that was the basic meaning when she went into, quote, unequal investment conditions, aggressive appropriation of intellectual property, etc., etc. Look, the truth is in the pudding. Winnie the Pooh Bear, because he's actually dickless, yeah? Winnie the Pooh doesn't have a dick, yeah? He is then suffering from major no-dick syndrome and trying to gain power and disrupt the peace in Asia. Everybody knows this now, and everybody's flexing, getting ready to wet the CCP when the time comes. So, take down the CCP and fuck the propaganda rats on the Western media sticking up for them. Stay safe and get ready to wet them. Later, Professor Sanchez.
God bless America, and adios, Dr. Wagwan. Adios, my friend.
Una mattina mi son svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato, ho trovato l'invaso. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire. E se muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire. Mi seppellirai lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Mi seppellirai lassù in montagna, sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore. Oh, sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore, tu mi devi seppellire. E le genti che passeranno, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E le genti che passeranno diranno tutti che bel fiore, che bel fiore, il partigiano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella